I held back a bit on the jumps, whereas people like Lone Wolf, certainly Big Bear, you were talking 3, 4, 5 inches.
I read a couple of weeks ago that we were ranked bottom of the world rankings, and I just can't believe that. It's rubbish.
I've been on the sponsorship trail, I've been looking hard, been talking to a few local companies, Bishops and Hardware might well be in the game. Man, the summer is just a bummer. I hate it, man. I wake up in the morning, the sun's shining, I think, wish I was in Alaska or somewhere really cold.
The problem with summer is there's no fucking snow. When you're a world-class snowboarder like myself and my buddies, you know, there's nothing more frustrating than being land-trapped with nothing but grass.
When I see rain, I think, what a waste of perfectly good snow. We've been logging on since July and there's nothing there, and then suddenly you log on, you look on the cam, the webcam, and you see a little tiny bit of white on the top of the mountains.
It's like Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairies, it's like they've all come at once.
We'd had a bit of competition overkill, to tell you the truth, and you know, I'd had this much of the paparazzi, I got to tell you. I mean, it was getting right on my wick.
When the snow's falling, I'm out of here.
I mean, I wanted to die, or at very least fly to Canada.
It looked pretty rubbish. No snow, green grass. This is bad. We've made the wrong call. Lappin's got it wrong.
So people were looking at me as if it was my fault, but there's nothing I can do if there's no snow, is there? And so we drank a lot.
Fortunately, the local guide had told us that it was expected to snow overnight. Fingers crossed, and you know, let's see what happened the next day.
I woke up and thought, hang on a minute, I can't hear tyre on tarmac. I can't hear rain hitting the ground.
We'd heard rumours that we were going to get a dump overnight, and my God.
It had dumped. Big, huge dump of snow. We were frothing.
I think we all skipped breakfast. It was a quick tin of Tennant Special, and we were out. We're taking sides again. I just went, I couldn't understand why it started just again. It was legendary. Legendary. One of the reasons we wanted to do this trip was to get away from the paparazzi. I think word had gone around the resort that I was in town.
It's like bees to a honey pot. The girls just love him.
It's disgusting in the streets, the stuff that they do to him when he's walking past.
The rest of the guys were a bit dissed by that because, you know, I'm the one that always gets the press at the end of the day. It's obviously something to do with my good looks and my charm and my great skills.
He's an accomplished rider, you know, give him his due, so part of the appeal is his riding ability, but then just look at the man. He's freaking gorgeous.
At first they weren't sure about it. They thought, who are these oldies coming into our bar, you know, moaning about their aching backs.
I thought, you know, our celebrity status would have got us in pretty easily. Most places were pretty rammed, and it was more difficult than I thought.
But then they could see that we were serious drinkers, and they were only too happy to crack open the bottles of Jägermeister and chili flavoured vodka. We hit those bars hard.
Wild is not the word. Insane.
Somehow, someone got in with a camera.
I would say I'm sorry if I thought that it would change your mind, but I know that this time I have said too much, been too unkind. I try to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. I try to laugh about it, hiding the tears in my eyes.
I'd heard some pretty horrible stories about Le Dentiste.
I think there was actually a crew of dentists that went up there and never came back.
I think maybe Big Bear and I probably should have done a little bit more research into what exactly we were getting ourselves into.
The guide that we were following, he said the only way to get over this particular precipice was to throw in some jump turns. Fucking hell, what the hell is a jump turn?
Respect. Absolute respect for those cats.
Stupid! Oh dear.
Sponsorship for the coming season, I've struck a deal up with the local hairdresser. Bob, his name is, Bob's Cuts.
I was signed up with Fisher's, the fish and chip shop in White Ladies. It didn't really work out. Everything was so greasy.
I mean, let's not forget, you're on top of the world, you've got the cleanest air in the world, you've got the purest snow under your feet.
Being up in those mountains, it's looking down on the clouds, it's the silence, it's the solitude.
You can add that with a good bunch of mates like my fellow smugglers. They're out there for having a laugh, shredding up the mountain.
It's the best feeling, that bubbling in your stomach of excitement, tingling in your heart.